Hello, this is Sumera saying hi to everyone. Thank you so much for all the support and for all the warmth. Thank you for accepting me. First of all, I am wishing you a happy new year from the core of my heart. The topic I am going to discuss is language and mind. The relationship between thought and language have been greatly divergent over the later half of the 20th century and still continues into the 21st century. The issues of relativism and universalism run deep here, and hence this area is one in which the implications have deep roots, stretching into many neighboring areas of intellectual inquiry, and of course, with many issues concerning human differences and similarities. Books, Language and the Mind. Through the language glass, why world looks different in other languages. The language instinct, how the mind creates language. Language and mind contains universal grammars and its relevance, mentalism, rationalism, innateness, language and brain, language investigation, neurolinguistics and cognitive science, psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics. Besides, Chomsky's mentalism and other theory was influential by Swiss psychologist Piaget, known as the theory of cognitive development. Piaget has four stages of child's mental process. First of all, sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete and formal stage. Modularity. Language can also be described as an attention directing process. The brain is arguably structured into different areas responsible for processing different types of information, such as modularity is the basic tenet of neuroscience. According to Noam Chomsky, modularity as applied to language makes predictions on two levels. The first describes the internal structure of language, and the second, its relationship to other cognitive processes. In modularity, the variously identified internal components of language are autonomous. Chomsky's 2000, Crane and Lilo Martin 1999, Pinker 1989. Three Principles Modularity by Bates 1994. These are innateness, localization, domain specificity, linguistic relativity. The linguistic relativity principle means an informal term that users of markedly different grammars are pointed by their grammars towards different types of observation and different evaluations of externally similar acts of observation, hence not equivalent as observers but must arrive at somewhat different views of the world. Wolff 1956. Sapir and Wolff hypothesis. Some linguists, such as Sapir and Wolff, who gave their names to the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, stated that certain thoughts in one language can't be understood by other individuals who think in another language. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.